Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Honestly Smartless. I'm Chelsea Toronto.
And I'm Dr. Lindsay.
And welcome. Each week,
we're just two dumb girls. Sometimes we're smart, but we're always hilarious.
I think we're always smart. What are you talking about?
I just said we're two dumb girls, so TBD. Okay, so let me start you off with a cuddly critter of the week. And our cuddly critter is Scrim, the runaway terrier. So Scrim is a puppy. I think he's probably 6 or 7 years old in New Orleans, and he has a record of escaping from whatever home he is being fostered in.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So this latest time, he jumped out of a 2-story window to escape his foster parents and run wild on the street.
Oh.
I know, but they keep on catching him and taking him back.
Where does Scrim want to be?
It seems like Scrim wants to live in the streets.
I want to live on the streets too.
He seems like he's a hood rat, and that's where he feels most comfortable.
What does he look like?
Like a scruffy mixed terrier. He's just an escape artist, and people are trying to foster him, and he's had different foster parents because he keeps on escaping every time he has a new home.
That's cute.
So I think that we should just let Scrim live his best life.
Yeah.
And
is that him?
Yep.
He's cute.
He is cute.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's like a white little terrier.
A white little fluffy
17-pound mutt.
Mm-hmm. Folk hero.
I know. But the fact that he's willing to jump out of a 2-story window to escape wherever he's living, he doesn't want to be inside.
No, you just can't capture his soul.
I know.
Oh,
he's got wanderlust.
He does have wanderlust. I know that feeling. Especially the beauty after sleeping on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Don't bring me back indoors. Oh.
I know. So if you guys see Scrim out on the streets, maybe just give him some treats.
Yeah.
Let him live his life. Give him a dog bed to live in the alley.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Can't trap me down.
Some people are just born to live outside.
Indeed. Mm-hmm. Some of us are. I think I am.
I think you are.
Oh.
You love sleeping outside.
I love sleeping outside. I love being outside. I hate when I have to come indoors.
Fresh air.
I love fresh air.
I made you stay inside all day yesterday.
Mm-hmm. It was cold.
It was cold.
And that's where you were. So I was like, okay.
Okay, so what kind of dumb financial decisions have you been making this week?
What kind of dumb decisions? Every dollar I have, I spend it. Just spend it.
How long does the average dollar stay in your checking account before it's spent?
Not long.
A day?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like on average it's probably a day.
It's becoming a problem, isn't it?
Yeah, because we have to buy a new camera. So
oh, it's my fault. I owe so many people so much money. No. It's fine. It's worth it. I don't care. This is not necessarily where I wanted to take today. It's a deep dive into my financial. Ask me again. What is my financial?
What is your dumb financial decision of the week?
Is this going to be a segment?
Yeah.
I like it for, what was it before?
What are you buying?
I like that better because it's a friendlier way to say, well, I bought some ski shit. Mm-hmm.
I feel like that was worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I pressured you into getting your nails done. That was a smart decision.
Yeah, actually, I don't even feel like that's a purchase.
No,
I feel like
maintenance.
That's maintenance, and maintenance doesn't count.
No.
Well, okay, Miss Financially Astute. What are you not spending money on?
Oh, no, I'm making dumb decisions this week.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were going to say you're better than me.
No, I went to a purse party last night. And when you go to a purse party,
you have to buy a purse.
You have to buy a purse. You cannot leave empty-handed. And these are high-quality knockoffs from the streets of New York City right to the suburbs of Denver.
Wow, your phone matches your pants. It's almost like you can't tell the difference.
Oh, it does.
The screen and her.
Look, a pink moment.
Lift your leg up. See?
You see? Oh, look at that. Oh,
it's fun.
It's fun.
Okay. Right. So the purse party.
So I went to the purse party and I was on the mindset of spend the least amount of money as possible. So I walked away with this YSL wallet.
Pretty.
Because I was definitely in the market for a new wallet. And
oh, she's so pretty.
She's so pretty. She's a black leather wallet with a gold logo.
But
traditional, classic YSL.
It's nice. Oh, look at you, like you're in kindergarten, putting all your cards in your wallet and organizing
and my $3.
and your gift cards and your things and the da-da-da. It's all organized, all nice and nice.
So I have to Venmo the lady that's selling the purses. So I ask her for her Venmo and I type it into Venmo and I Venmo her $85. And then I'm about to leave 20 minutes later. She's like, no, you didn't pay me yet. I said, yes, I did. This is your Venmo, correct? She said, no, that's not me. I'm like, okay. What is your Venmo? So I get her Venmo. I Venmo her another $85.
That's awesome. You had another $85.
I know. At that point, I should have just bought the Louis Vuitton crossbody because it would have been the same amount.
Yeah. This is so cute.
So then I called Venmo this morning. Yeah. And I said, hey, I accidentally sent money to a stranger. And they asked me for the information and the username and everything. And they said, no, that information matches the person that you meant to pay. I'm like, well, she said she didn't get the first payment, so I don't know what to say. And they said, well, you're going to have to contact her and ask her for the $85 back because she has 2 Venmo accounts. Like, so you're telling me that if I accidentally Venmo a stranger that I have no clue who they are and I call you, you just can't give me back the money? She said, no, I can't be doing that. So luckily,
did you actually talk to a human?
Yes,
at
I
Venmo?
did. Yeah.
Wow.
Because I was trying to do it online and it was going around in circles.
Yeah.
So luckily the nice purse lady did Venmo me back $85. And then this is what I did. I said, I have a friend who's interested in that crossbody Louis Vuitton bag for $165. Could you send me some photos of it and maybe some other photos of some brown crossbodies?
Why did you do that?
Because I want to buy it and I didn't want to seem like, can you give me money back? But I'm actually going to spend more money anyways. I felt like if I deferred it as a friend was looking for a purse, it would be less weird. That's why it's a dumb financial decision. My friend. It's for my friend. It's not for me.
Thank God you have a friend you can blame all your shit on. What?
Yeah, don't you want a brown
I do.
crossbody bag?
I do want a crown bust because I was thinking about it when I was walking to yoga.
And I was still thinking about it this morning.
Oh, that's the kiss of must have it.
Yeah, because usually I don't have a second thought about something I don't buy.
I do.
But this was the one time where I was thinking I could really use a new crossbody.
So it's just their fanny pack?
Or a purse crossbody, but small. It's real cute. And I'm just torn. Do I want Louis Vuitton logo all over everything or just a plain one?
Get a Louis Vuitton one.
I guess so.
How's your husband feel about it?
I told him, like, hey, I bought this wallet. It's only $85 instead of $600. So I saved money.
So dumb.
I mean, I could also just probably ask him to buy me a purse and then he would.
No, you're supposed to ask him to buy us a camera.
Oh, he's not as invested in our podcast as other people.
He could contribute.
I'm not going to call it an investment because you will not be getting any money back. No. But we will be taking grant money, gifts, of any kind.
Why has no one Venmo'd us yet?
I know. You guys, look in the show notes. There's a whole link there that says support the show.
Give
click
us
on that.
money. Give us money.
Yeah.
You
know what else I think I want to buy?
No.
The Skims instant butt shorts.
Butt fairy?
The butt fairy. It adds 2 inches of padding to your booty.
I have plenty.
And it lifts it up. And actually what I should buy is the push-up bra because maybe that would help me have something.
Why do you care? You actually don't want any more mass to your body. You definitely don't want a bigger butt. Okay, let me ask you this. What do you value more? A bigger chest, bigger butt, or just to be skinny?
Okay, I think I can have a bigger butt and still be skinny.
Nope. Yeah, I am here to tell you you can't. I saw a lady at your fitness place. You could say she was like a centaur.
A centaur.
You know, the half man, half horse. That's what ladies look like when they're skinny, but their ass is fat. She looked like a centaur.
So you're saying I'm going to be a mythical creature?
No, I'm saying I don't like that look. I actually don't like a fat ass look. I don't think it's very feminine, and I think it makes women look heavy.
I like a fat ass look if it's coming out towards the back and not out on the sides. Or just like a raised, lifted, perky booty. That's all I want. And be skinny.
You can only have one or the other.
I guess I'll be skinny.
I feel like butts are overrated.
But it helps to fill out your clothes. And as someone who prances around in leggings all day, I need to fill out those leggings.
You're fine. It's not concave.
It's not concave.
You're fine. But I just think of those girls that want that donkey ass. Why? I just want to slap it.
I want to slap it and like see what it feels like. I want to see what kind of injections we're working with back there. Like,
some of them aren't.
Is it?
Does everyone?
If you were that skinny and your ass is that fat, and your legs are skinny, that is a butt injection. That's fat. That's some silicone of some kind. Somewhere they're taking fat from one part of their body and injecting it into their butt.
That's something else.
I know. But the thing is if you end up losing weight and losing fat, your butt will still end up shrinking.
Right. So don't. It would look weird for you to have a full figured ass.
Okay.
On your
well, I just
body.
need to see what it looks
Wouldn't
like.
it be funny? And then you're over your waist.
Yeah. Like, oh, my ass is up too high. Let me lower it a little bit. From squatting in the gym, my ass is like up high, and I have to just pull it down low so that it can look normal again.
So that's a good purchase. You should definitely buy that.
I am, just for funsies. I might not keep it, but I just want to see what it looks
like. Not the
like.
Skims one. I mean, I guess. Buy the Skims one. Watch, you get it, and I'm like, I fucking love it.
Exactly.
Ew, I'm afraid I would.
Okay. I feel like we've just been up to a bunch of nonsense this week.
But one epic, nonsensical kind of week it's been.
If you guys have been listening for a while, you know that every single time Chelsea and I go skiing together, it's miserable for Chelsea, and then that transfers on to me because all I hear is, I'm cold. It's icy. I don't like this. Can we be done? I think I'm done. I don't like to hear the ice. I don't like it. And then but when we're in the car on the way home, she always says, I don't even know why I go skiing. I don't even like it. I'm like,
it's not that bad. Lindsay's being a little dramatic.
I mean, a little dramatic.
There are times, but it's not like a whole time. Are we gonna get Starbucks? Oh, it's so cold and icy. It's more like that, you guys. Okay.
And then when she goes with her friend Ken, she comes back. Oh my God. I had the most epic day ever. We were skiing together. We were in sync. We were skaters on the mountain. It was like we're in a ski movie. Oh my God. It was amazing.
Learning how to ski is like playing a video game. I made it to the next level. And that was with you on Sunday.
I know. That's why it was an epic day for me.
It was so fun. Ken bought me a new helmet that has changed my life. It's got speakers in it. And so it does help deafen any of the noises that you might hear if there's ice or whatever. It just kind of gets you to zone out, as music often does. And Ken was telling me, he's like, yeah, the snowboarders at the top before they're about to do one of those half pipe kind of like things you see on TV. They're waiting for the right song. I was like, no shit. Everybody's listening to music, huh? He's like, yeah. He's like, I've been trying to tell you. And I was like, I'm just stubborn. Or I just don't hear it. I don't recognize the value that it's going to add. He's like, I figured. So that's why I got it for you. And it has changed so many lives. He and I ended up going on Monday. And it changed my soul, the experience that we had. So we have Beaver Creek and we had the mountain entirely to ourselves, the whole resort. Envision skiers skiing tandems, weaving in and out, blue sky, streaked clouds. People are like pointing at us from the chair. I was walked at 40 miles an hour.
Woo!
He was like, you're fast. I was like, I was just trying to keep up with you, brother. I've skied with Carrie before, but he's really the only person I ski with.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just having a fucking killer day. I can't stop thinking about it.
Wow. Still imprinting on your soul.
Yeah. And I feel a lot of like energy in my abdomen. It was a very strong orgasmic experience. We were just ripping it. More like cat and mouse. It was romantic and not in a Valentine's Day kind of romance. It was so dope.
Were you eye fucking the mountain while you're going down as well?
No. Even though I do have new goggles where you can see my eyeballs. I can hear you snarky saying something. If you want to put your finger on whatever psycho energy I was generating, it's like the happiness. I'm going to make something manifest happen. That kind of energy. He was bearing witness to something that I was flying for the first time ever.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys have all been doing this your whole lives. And this was my first time. And I was lucky enough to be around somebody so they could witness it. But then I realized, oh, just because someone's around doesn't mean they're going to get it to the level in which I'm getting it. I just wanted someone to be like, yes, right? And he was just like,
uh-huh. That tracks.
Oh, God. And I was just like, but I'm forever changed.
I'm happy. And I'm happy we didn't go yesterday. Because
oh, yeah.
I feel like it was going to be too cold and icy and not magical at all. I want you to capture that moment of skiing forever and have that every single time.
I'm glad we did. It was the right thing to do.
How can we use that energy for more good in this world?
Well, I don't know. But I got to tell you, along the same lines, I don't have anybody lined up in my pipeline.
Remember there was that European guy that stopped you when we went skiing on Sunday?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to get a hot cocoa after this?
It was more like a beer.
A beer?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
You're putting out the energy of good vibes.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
And I want to hang out and roster's open.
Roster's so open. I know, but I've got to tell you, I'm a little concerned because pretty soon this is going to be a problem. I will need to have sex someday soon.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of starting to like get a little scratchy.
It's more like a feral cat.
How lovely you think of me. I just know that I was spending a little too much time in cow this morning and thrusting up a little too much in puppy pose, and I was like trying to push back in puppy pose, and there was nothing there to push back into. I better figure something out quick. This is when people slide back and they fall off the wagon. I'm not, but I need to find something soon.
Why don't we just get on Tinder?
I'm gonna say I just want bros to ride with. And let's hit it in the parking lot when we're done.
100%.
I'll meet you up there.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah. That's all you want. Just get on Tinder. Don't waste so much time. Just be like, hey, I'm down. You want to meet up here? Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, I'm looking to ride on Monday at Keystone.
Yeah. Don't make it so complicated. Your skills are up leveling very quickly.
Yeah, but all I could think about is like skiing and then like wanting to hump something.
Oh my God. What if after you have sex, then all your skills have gone away? It's just all that pent up energy.
There's an episode in Seinfeld where they make a pact and they see who thrives not having sex and utilizing that energy towards something else, or how miserable and sad it makes them. So maybe that's the point you're making, is that I harness it for good. Could you imagine? See what happens?
I know. It's an experiment.
I'd like to take a step back and say something, Lindsay. I have really enjoyed your company lately.
Oh, thank you.
I just want to say cheers to you, Linz.
Cheers to you.
I really enjoy your company still.
Thanks.
Just as much as I ever have.
I know. And I feel like we've turned a new leaf in being best friends because...
How so?
Well, best friends know when to call it and not make ourselves miserable and go up skiing. And we sat in silence for hours yesterday.
That's so nice. Yeah.
It's nice to just be in the presence of you.
Oh, It is nice to laugh our asses off too, though. Our big fat asses.
I don't know what was in the air the other night when we were at our friend's house waiting to get up to her apartment.
Shenanigans.
Because you were telling me about this bartender that you met while skiing.
I didn't meet him. I just asked him for a glass of water.
Yeah, I mean, you talk to the bartender.
I said, "Can I have a glass?" Actually, I said, "Can I have some ice and a lemon, please?" Just like that.
Smooth. Real smooth.
And I told Lindsay there was some eye fucking involved.
And I was not surprised. Anytime there is an attractive man nearby and you're asking for anything, I picture you saying it, ice, please, and then also twirling your hair at the same time and eye fucking at the same time.
I don't think my hand was twirling my hair.
But the eyes were.
Oh, yeah. It was like a up, down, up. Ken's like, what goes into eye fucking? I was like, well, let me tell you.
Let's give everyone a lesson right now.
You just make eye contact and hold their gaze. Where they're uncomfortable. You're holding them visually hostage. I don't even want to be looking at you anymore. But it's convinced. You're like, ugh. They're probably like,
you're like, please stop. Stop. It's like, I can't look away. Oh my God.
It's not an eye rapage as much as it's just. And then a down, up.
And then I usually feel like there's something with the mouth going on too.
Like what?
Like,
ew, let's stop it. That's just full of shit. She's just gassing it up. That is not correct.
Or more of like a purse of the lips, like.
No. So I do love it when my friends do impressions of me. And Lindsay was doing that as we were walking in from the garage to meet our friend. We're waiting for our friend to retrieve us from the lobby. And so it was already pretty funny. She was making fun of me. And whatever I do,
I was just going so over the top with it.
Because Lindsay said anytime there's somebody attractive around, I lose my cool and I become the opposite of cool. Mm-hmm. Am I ever cool in life?
Yeah, when there's no pressure.
When no one's around.
When there's a hot guy or something, you're like, oh my God. It's like something comes over you.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I hate it.
There's almost a mask or something.
I know, it's weird. It's my whole life.
Yeah.
I wish I could find a way to demystify and not care. But it's literally been my whole life where I get like all weird.
It's like you're so excited
and transfixed.
Yes. Your body literally cannot stop.
Thank you. I honest to God,
it's a reflex.
It is a reflex. Mm-hmm. It's not my head because I'm like, I don't give a fuck about this guy. And I think this is what my parents were like identifying that put me in an all-girls school. Mm-hmm. And I was a bit of a whore, but
that's what you do when you're a teenager.
You slut around. But
because when we were waiting in the lobby to be retrieved,
oh boy,
we were just having the best time, laughing,
so hard,
making friends.
Lindsay's like, okay, let's just try it once. Mm-hmm. Starting now, going forward. Chelsea, see a guy, just let him go. Just like a thought, just witness it and then let it go. It's okay. If it comes back to you, then it was meant to be. And I was like, okay, deal. Going forward, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to make any looks or be weird. I'm not going to like eye fuck or keep my mouth shut. No sooner.
no sooner did this tall, very handsome British man appear by the lift.
Oh, pardon me, could you hold the lift, please? And I looked at Lindsay like, what the motherfucking was that? And then I had to make sure that he saw me, and I did this like gawk look into the lift, and we erupted with laughter because she's like, you said you were gonna be cool. I'm like, you weren't gonna start me off with the British guy. Go fuck yourself. Like, that's my first test. You're supposed to give me like lousy Larry from the second floor.
We're trying to fast track this. I'm trying to put you in the masterclass right away.
Masterclass. British lift guy, and I'm like, mm-hmm.
I'm like hitting her leg. I'm like, be cool.
There is no cool. I am not.
I just haven't seen such a big gawk. It was like,
Let me tell you, it's not every day you see a British dude saying, hold the lift for me. And I was like, this fucker's never going to come back.
I know.
Why not give him a gawk of his life? You're welcome. I'm never going to see him again.
Well, where should we be starting? Do you want to go over to King Supers and practice with the picket line people?
Yes. I do want to practice with picket line people. I practiced last night with my server in an Italian restaurant. And he was like, oh, and I was like, ugh, just water's fine, thank you. Do you want some? I was like, no, I don't. I was icy. And that was rewarding, and I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I love shutting that shit down. I was like, ugh, what? Was the attitude I was giving.
Okay, well, I feel like there's a medium in between.
Well, do you want one or the other?
I guess icy.
Icy is fun. I mean, you have to remain civil.
Right.
So at least let me be icy.
Okay.
I can't be a nasty bitch. I mean, I can. I think it depends on who you ask. But yeah, I really feel like we should work on, okay, at the same time we work on me being icy and distant, we also have to find someone for me to have sex with, because it's going to be a problem real soon.
See, this is what we should do.
What?
We'll go out somewhere in Wash Park. Let's say there's bartender. We don't make eyes with him. This is a practice in self-control. You have the control to eye fuck who you want. You look around and you can pick one or two people, but then you ignore the other ones. So not everyone gets a gawk, not everyone gets a look. It's a self-control exercise.
You should construct a 6-week program in which you teach me how to do these things. Start from the beginning. Week 1, let's just be in the company of men and not lose our shit.
Let's practice neutral facial expressions. Neutral eyes.
I don't really have neutral eyes to begin with. I have crazy eyes. I don't have crazy eyes.
They're expressive eyes.
Oh boy. Even now.
I know. Okay, how about step 1? You just practice looking in the mirror with a neutral expression.
Oh, that's a great thing. That's great. Like this?
And have thoughts going through your head.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. What?
You should start flashcards. Flashcards of hot guys. Just like a slideshow. The challenge is to keep your face neutral. I think that's where we should start.
We should do. We'll report back for the next 6 weeks.
Yes.
Oh, that's so fun.
That is fun. Okay, speaking of having sex, do you think romance is dead if you are in a relationship and you're scheduling sex with your partner?
Yeah, no. Are you busy?
Yeah. Sure.
Well, is it you?
No.
I think I need more context.
I'll give you a very specific example. It was Nick Lachey and Vanessa, whatever her last name is, and they schedule sex once a week. And then they plan out their week.
Yeah, no, that sounds not great.
Right?
That's not great for them.
No, I think if you're scheduling it out once a week, that sounds like...
Once a week's not enough.
Oh, not enough.
I mean, they have been together a very long time.
Right.
But once a week is not enough. Oh, the fact that they don't realize it makes them look bad by saying it out loud.
They also are big advocates of going to marriage therapy.
Okay.
So...
That doesn't faze me.
I don't know. I feel like if you're going to therapy all the time for years and years and years, that seems like an excessive amount. I don't know. I guess maybe we can help with the communication.
I'm more concerned about scheduling sex for once a week.
Oh, same. Like, aren't you spontaneous ever? Don't you ever just feel like having sex?
Apparently they don't. And the problem is when you make plans and you like start to dread it. Like, Friday at 6.
There's such a build up to it all week.
Yeah, I don't love that. But I was thinking about somebody pulling me from behind and ramrodding me. And you'll go to Lord.
You're like, are my yoga poses not signaling the right men? Hello, I'm ready.
No, I go towards the back so nobody can see me. But the amount of pheromones coming from my area, please steer clear. I'm just like, ooh, you wouldn't have to schedule this.
You know what we could also do for an exercise for you? You should come to my work and just sit on the couches right there, or like just sit upstairs because there's 10,000 dudes that walk by and they're always trying to like take a look. So you could just ice them out.
That is a very good exercise. You are very right. I need to learn how to be cool. I'm going to try that.
Yeah, let's utilize our resources.
Yeah, let's take advantage of that.
Do
you know how long we've been best friends?
Like
do you know
25 years?
25 years. Legitimately.
Like 7 years?
No. 8.
8? When did I move here?
2017.
Oh yeah, I did. Oh,
we crossed the 7-year mark.
Oh my god!
I know. I was thinking about it last night in yoga. I was like, "Holy shit!"
We made it past the 7-year itch.
I know. Wow. You know how we should celebrate?
How?
We should go to Paris.
Oh, I think you should never take laundry advice from me ever again. Because
well, this is a fun story. So my favorite pair of sweatpants that I just bought in Japan last month got sesame seed oil down in them. How did that happen, Chelsea? Well, that's another fun, zany story. Let me just tell you real quick. Somebody told me to put oil, like an oil-based product in my hair before I went swimming, so not to ruin my luscious locks. I don't know how this happened, but I didn't have coconut oil and I didn't have olive oil. So instead I used sesame seed oil in my hair, which doesn't smell great, guys. It's not good. Don't put it in your hair.
And I'm over here chirping at her. That's a finishing oil. You don't marinate in that. That's not what you even cook with, really. That's just like a splash in the pan.
And okay, but worst of all, it makes it down my entire leg of my new favorite sweatpants, and I was so disheartened. And Lindsay said, "Oh, no big deal. Just put some Dawn on it. It's good enough for the little penguins and the oil tanker spill." Everybody knows that commercial. Greatest commercial in the history of American cinematography. But first, you put a little bit of cornstarch or to absorb any of the grease. Then you let it marinate in a little bit of Dawn dish soap. And Lindsay says, put it in the washing machine with some Dawn soap. And I was like, okay. So I get my Dawn soap from the kitchen, and it's one of those squeeze stops. So I'm like, you know, like if you did mayonnaise or I'm like squeezing it in to the dish, to the laundry detergent cup. Use the Dawn soap as the laundry detergent. And I come back after a few minutes and I notice that there are a fuck ton of suds. There are so many suds. And I was like, oh no. Ooh. I'm like witnessing. I'm like, this is going to be a problem. I'm like stepping away, hoping that something indicates that this is not going to be a problem. And then I'm like, fuck. Because it's getting late. It's midnight. I have a shit ton of stuff to do. But instead of doing the important things, I stalled and washed my sweatpants instead. Took on this little project. Well, I fucking open the washing machine and it's suds everywhere. It's like I threw my own private foam party in my laundry room. Suds are weird, right? Like, it's not water. It is a chemical. You think that, like, you know, when you wash your hands, oh, it's like, but it's not. It's like a real chemical that just, it's like a stiff egg white, like stiff peaks. So now I'm trying to clean it up. So I'm using the sweatpants as like a shovel and I'm slopping it, all these suds into a laundry basket that has holes on the side. So then that's spewing out. And I'm just still trying to like slop it in. I don't know how these suds are going to perform if I just put them in the laundry sink, like a utility sink. I don't know how quickly it's going to go down. So the other thing I'm working against is not just time, but rather I don't want to get busted by my roommate. What are you doing? I got suds all over my face. I'm slipping. It's messy. I'm running. around the house with this like laundry basket of foam. So I'm dumping it into my bathtub because I can deal with it here in the privacy of my own room later. It must have taken me 4 trips, laundry basket worth
with holes in the side.
with the holes in the side overflowing as I'm running from the laundry room to my bedroom bathtub.
When I said that you want to put the Dawn dish soap in the washing machine,
You fucking said it, and I just did what you told me to say, and what I did. You said it.
I feel like what I said was that
you feel like it.
I know it. I know that I said you put the Dawn dish soap on your pants, and then you put it in the washing machine.
You put it in the washing machine with the Dawn soap.
Yeah, still on your pants.
No. You made it sound like you then wash it with it.
I also am like, I literally never do laundry, so I don't even know why you're listening to me. Well, I've only gotten to the step where I put the Dawn dish soap on the clothes, and then they either go in the laundry machine or in the basket. I've never gone a step above that. So
it is so foamy. I now know how they make foam parties.
I just picture a cartoon version of you running around.
Oh, yeah.
Suds everywhere.
Suds everywhere. Suds. And I didn't know how to make it stop. It's because then the problem was the machine starts blinking. Error
like Mayday.
Yeah, and I was like, oh no, now the maintenance people are gonna be alerted to this. My roommate's gonna fucking find out. He's gonna be annoyed as shit that he can't do laundry. He loves doing laundry, and you're just like, ugh. So this is a real dicey, delicate matter to be handling at midnight on a Friday because somebody's gonna come home. Hurry.
And then you're like, oh man, this is so silly.
This is silly. So silly. In case you're wondering, on the edge of your seat, Chelsea, did it get the oil out? I'm excited to tell you it did.
Woohoo!
Yay! Lindsay knows her stuff.
That's all we needed to know.
I love those sweatpants. I love those goofy bastards.
There's just a pair of black sweatpants, wide-legged.
It's a wide-legged drawstring, and I like them. They fit really well. They're just fucking great.
Yeah. I get that. My Lululemon sweatpants that I bought, they have been shrunk to oblivion.
Oh, that's too bad.
They're essentially capris at this moment. And they were oversized and 6 inches too long to begin with.
What's that all about?
They just shrink like no other.
No, I get that. I feel like the Zara sweatpants are just fine.
I think the Lululemon is 100% cotton. And the Zara probably has a little bit of plastic in there.
I'm going to look for it.
So yeah. Well, I'm happy that your sweatpants survived.
Oh, they sure did. I was really going to be bummed about it. Am I making any purchases lately? No, I don't think so. I think I have to cool my jets.
Yeah, I'm going to cool my jets so then we can get a camera in the next couple weeks.
Okay.
Do you want a camera or do you want to go to Paris?
What camera?
Make sure you share this episode with your besties and subscribe, follow wherever you listen to your podcast, Apple, Spotify. Follow at Honestly Smartless on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And we'll see you next time. Bye.